Hello, everyone, everywhere. Pastor Bob Thibodeau here. Welcome to the Faith-Based Business Podcast for today. We're so blessed that you're joining us. Today, I want to talk to you about 4 tips you can use to becoming an irresistible podcast guest. I mean, you've gone through steps 1 and 2. You know, it's time to put yourself on their radar and start off by showing just how unique and how different you are from all the regular guests. Find something that will make you stand out from the crowd. When you share, what you share on this stage is designed to help set you apart from everybody else. What could that one thing be? What one thing will make you stand out? Well, in order to figure that out, you need to assess your own values that make you different. You can discover this in a few ways. One is to ask other podcasters. Have you been on other podcasts? Ask their host for a testimonial. Find commonalities in the testimonials and emphasize those. You can study the testimonials you already have. If you've been consistent in requesting testimonials, go back and read the ones others have already submitted. Not to build up your ego, but to find those commonalities and some phrases that stand out to you. Also, you can list your accomplishments. Now, you need to be brutally honest with yourself here. It does not have to be something super duper. It can be something silly, sweet, funny, life-changing. It just, first of all, has to be true. And it also has to be something that will resonate with the audience. This story should be something that the listener can relate to with a, oh, wow, yeah, me too type of response. And be sure you use quality audio equipment. I can't emphasize this enough. Bad audio will ruin the best interview. I've heard it. I have done it too. Amen. You may have heard my background story where I share that I started with a flip cell phone on a free website and it sounded like I was on a flip cell phone on a free website. That is not an exaggeration. It is 100% true. I'll go back sometimes and listen to those first few episodes and cringe. I mean, they sound so bad. I don't know why everyone would even take the time to listen, but they did. And it was because of the content. Amen. When I was offered my own radio program on Nationwide Christian Radio, I took it. The very first thing I invested in was a quality microphone, and it made all the difference. It really did. You could be the most wonderful guest in the world, but if your listeners can't make out what you're saying, they'll just quit listening and go on to something else. If you sound like you're speaking from the bottom of a well, or you have wind whistling through the microphone, especially if you're recording outdoors, you will not only be hard to hear, but you'll come across as very unprofessional. And that will ruin your reputation fast. One of the biggest causes of poor sound quality? Relying on your computer's built-in microphone. And one word, don't. Go out and buy a good noise-canceling standalone microphone or a microphone headset combo, you know, the operator-style headphone with the microphone boom mic. Another cause is trying to use your cell phone. Yes, tech has gotten better since 2009 when I started. But a cell phone microphone is just about as bad as a microphone on your computer. They make plug-in microphones available now with headsets and all that work on cell phones and computers. Invest the $30 or $40. Get a good quality microphone and headset. I'll go over all of this again in the next section in more detail, but you also need to provide examples of your little sound bites in your pitch. This will demonstrate a couple of things to the prospective podcaster that you're pitching. It'll demonstrate the quality of your microphone, and they can check that box off mentally instead of leaving it as an unknown. And also, they'll get to hear you speak. They will hear the inflections in your voice. They will see if you're able to put 2 sentences together without getting confused. All of these things adds up to one thing. You grab their attention. You're standing out from the crowd because you're already providing things they're wondering about. For information on receiving training to start and launch your own podcast or how to conduct great podcast interviews like we're going over right now from both sides of the microphone, check out our membership training area at faithcasteracademy.com. That website again is faithcasteracademy.com. Till next time, this is Pastor Bob reminding you, be blessed in all that you do.